What's good, people? S. Foster back with you with another episode of 28 Minutes or Less, man. And this is episode 46 of this podcast. You know what I'm saying? I got a special guest on with me today. You know what I'm saying? Me and this guy go way back. And then also, what you heard after the intro, that was a clip of the new single of No Love from my guy Hussleboi, man. So I got Hustleboy on the podcast with me, man. How you feeling today, man? Everything good?
I'm good, G. I'm good. How you doing?
Man, I'm doing all right, man. You know what I'm saying? Still got heavy hearts. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, you know what I'm saying? My uncle passed away that did the other podcast with me, the Stolen Time podcast, my co-host for the last 4 years. You know what I'm saying? He passed with a
Right.
heart attack this past Saturday. It's a week ago today. So still got a heavy heart, man. But your boy still striving, man. Still got to put these podcasts out, man.
Still gotta go. Still gotta get it in. He would want you to do that anyway, G.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. And then the thing is, like he was, because I would go see him every weekend because he had some health problems leading up to that heart attack, and he would always tell me like, I'm gonna get better, man. I'm gonna get better. We can get back on the podcast together, and I would be like,
Yeah.
oh man, like you just focus on getting better. Like don't worry about the
Yeah.
podcast, man. But it does suck that he wasn't able to get back on with me. But the silver lining though is that I got his voice forever. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
we did about like 195 episodes together.
Yeah. That's a memory you always have. Them memories you always have.
Yeah, man, for sure, for sure. But man, so we was we were just talking, and you were saying that you got a story, and what people got to understand, we go back by like I know like sixth grade. You know what I'm saying? Grill middle school. You know what I'm saying? But you said you got a story. I mean, this I don't even know what to expect right here, man. What is the story that you say you got, man?
Hey, check it. Check it. Hey, I'm Hustle Boy, everybody. It's depending on where you met me at, it's go depend on what you know me by, to be honest. But uh me and Sean go back a while, man. We've been, like you say, since about sixth grade. That's probably when the mayhem started. That's probably when all the madness started. It's about sixth grade. Cool dude, man. Cool dude. You could ask for a better friend, a better person, uh, a better father. You know what I'm saying? He a great dude all the way around. You know what I'm saying? He's an all around dude. I like to call myself a a well-rounded dude. I wear a lot of hats. I'm a man of many hats. I feel like I gotta be well-rounded. Sean is that. He's all that. He's a good dude, man. Sixth grade it all started. But the story I got though is I'm gonna paint the picture. I'm gonna tell you. You gonna know what it is before the story over with.
Okay.
But I'm gonna paint the picture though. It's hot, summertime. We teenagers. Uh, Hershey, Hershey, like the candy bar.
Uh-huh.
Hershey, Pennsylvania. That's where we at. Middle of the summer. It's hotter than a rat's. You know what I'm saying? It's hot. We up there. We in what is it? What is it? Is it regionals? Was it regionals or upper state?
Oh, you talking about in track?
I think I want to say it was regionals.
It was regionals. We was in Baltimore, Maryland.
Where was we? We weren't in
Yeah.
Pennsylvania.
Nah, it was Baltimore because that was the
Maybe the
first
next
time.
maybe the next stop was supposed to be Pennsylvania.
The next stop was gonna be Omaha, Nebraska. Cause
Okay,
like if we
so I
yeah.
okay, so I got my places mixed up. Okay, so nevertheless, we AAU track summertime. We teenagers. I'm talking about teenagers, maybe 14, 15 years old. You know what I'm saying? We at the top of we at the hormones raging. We got down. It's you know what I'm saying. So and we the shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell us no different. We smashing everybody everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We get out there to Baltimore though, and it got real. We but besides the track, we in the car. I can talk about it now. We grown. We
Okay.
grown. We in the car. my coach Greg. Shout out to Greg too, man. Shout out to Coach Greg, man. One of
Yeah,
the
Coach
realest
Greg
dudes.
Redding.
Yeah, Greg Redden, one of the realest coaches I ever had, man. A guy that really tried to be uh I can't even say a father figure in our life. He was just trying to help push us in the right direction, bro. Honestly.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So he was hard on us though, you know what I'm saying? Like he ain't put up with no bullshit. He knew what walk of life we came from, and he knew how to get through to us. So he wasn't, you know what I'm saying? So he was kinda stiff on us, tough love type thing. So he getting on us that morning. We getting up, getting ready to go hit the meet. He getting on us. Everybody getting their stuff together. His son ran track with us too. His son and his daughter. They was
Hmm.
outstanding too. Both of them. Kiara Red and Greg Red. Shout out to them. Greg, Big Greg, tell Little Greg, make sure you get everything. You got everything. Greg, Little Greg telling Big Greg, I got everything, Dad. Woo, 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 da, 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 da. Greg probably somewhere bullshit. Little Greg probably bullshitting around somewhere like we was counting. He bullshitting. Ain't got nothing, Greg. We in the
Yep.
car. Bam. We out of state now. We GPSing or whatever. We in the Beamer, big white Beamer. Uh on the way to the track meet. Rushing late as usual. You know how black people do it.
Yep.
Uh Big Greg say, everybody got your numbers because we gotta hit the ground running. We gotta get out the car and we gotta hit the ground and get to the field and check in. You know what I'm saying? That's how late we running. Greg telling us, Big Greg say, everybody got everything, y'all got y'all numbers, you register with it and everything. Everybody checking their shit. We got down, we pull in the parking lot and shit. Lil Greg say, uh, Dad, I think I left my number at the hotel room. Hey, hey, when I tell you, I ain't even gonna finish the story, but when I tell you, that'll stick with me for the rest of my life, man. I never forget that. I never forget that. That was a memory. I know you ain't never forgot that shit, bro. I know you
Nah.
ain't forgot that and that hubcap that came rolling through your front yard that day we was out there. That shit was
Oh
funny as
man,
hell
you
too.
remember that shit? Oh, that's fucking funny, bud. That is
Hey,
funny.
somebody, for y'all that don't know, somebody, Sean stayed like kind of on a main road in the hood. Somebody rolled by flying. They hubcap come out their car and that bitch come rolling through the front yard, flying straight past us. Kept on going. The hubcap kept on going. That shit was so funny. We tripped out on that for a while, man. We got
Hey, but it
1,000
was so
stories, bro.
funny. Oh, that dude, I forgot about that hubcap. Yeah, because we stayed like walking distance. We could get to each other's house in like 4 minutes, 5 minutes. So we
Yeah, we
stayed
stayed like
literally right down the
a
street from each other, man. Sunnyside Drive, man.
yeah.
Um, yeah, man. But like, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna transition into the rap shit, but you know what I'm saying? But I thought it was so dope, you know what I'm saying, when I listened to Smith and Sanders. You know what I'm saying? For a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, that don't know you, man. Like we used to call you Cutback, you know what I'm saying, back in the day. And
Yeah,
me and Sinclair, we got a little thing with this podcast and shit, and we was talking and your name came up one day and he was just like, he was like, man, one of the best athletes I've ever played with, you know what I'm saying, it was Cutback, Carlos Bennett. And like, so we got to talking about, you know what I'm saying, you and all that type shit. But it was so dope that you put a song together called Smith and Sanders because really, like, those were the two backs that you reminded me of, man. So, how did football start for you? You know what I'm saying, growing up in Sunnyside, man.
uh, football started like I think it started when at the age whenever you could sign up, the youngest you could sign up. I think it was like 5 back then. I mean, and I'm talking
Mhm.
about 5. I think we was like we could tackle at 5 back then, but
Yeah,
like
back then, yeah.
yeah. So we was I want to say pee wee, or midgets, pee wee. I started at 5 years old playing ball, man. Grill wreck. um, my grandma raised me. My grandma and my aunt Tina raised me. Rest in peace to Mary Jane. Shout out to Tina.
Hmm.
Uh, and she was a hard worker. You know, she worked every day, 5 days a week, and she had to find something for me to do besides running up and down Sunnyside.
Yep.
Uh, so she threw me in. She worked with a guy at home like that coach named
Mhm.
Johnny Durham, and she took me out to Tryon Street. She took me out to Tryon Street one day, and they was out there playing. They was having practice, and they spent that was my first love. Ever since then, it was over with, man. It's been football. Football was at the forefront of my mind. You know what I'm saying? Ever since then, I fell in love with it. I fell in love with it, and it was natural. It came natural to me. So it was great, man. It took me places, and I seen things I would have never seen without it. You feel me? Met people I would have never met without it. Football was a major part of my life. I think I played ball for like maybe 22 years out of my life. I'm 35. I think I played ball for about 22 years out of my life, 21 years out of my life.
Yeah, man, you ain't lying about natural, man. Like I remember one time, I don't remember, I don't remember who was playing, but I'm on offense at this moment, and like I remember blocking, and I didn't get to see it. All I heard was you laughing, and then run past me, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then we go back and you see the film, and you just put this juke move on this dude, man. And you used to be out on the field, literally laughing at dudes when you shook the motherfuckers out they damn cleats, man.
Yeah,
That
that
shit was the shit.
yeah, that was that was that was a time like no other back then, bro. High school was a different world. If I could go back to high school, I would. People say like they wouldn't. It was the worst time of their life, or that they couldn't. They was trying to find themselves, and they was trying to, bro. That was the best time of my life, bro. Best time.
Man, we had some great times, man. And then, okay, I got to bring this up, man. I got to bring this up. So we go for our freshman year. You know what I'm saying? Coach Perry. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to him. You know what I'm saying? The first year we went, we had to drive. So we drove all the way to Tampa, Florida. You know what I'm saying? We drive all the way to Tampa, Florida. And so we down here with these Florida dudes, man. And like, but this is the thing. We didn't lay down for nobody. You know what I'm saying? We made a name for ourselves to the point where they was like, when we came back that next year, they're like, hey, there go them grill boys. They remembered us. But now I didn't get to see. You know what I'm saying? I just saw the aftermath. So we had like a lunchtime. We had breakfast, lunch, dinner, all this type shit. So we going in for lunch, and then all of a sudden, the damn lunchroom is a mess. And I'm like, yo, like what the fuck happened? They say, man, Carlos and I got in a fight with somebody.
Hey, hey, I don't even. Hey, listen. This is a big boy camp. Let's go back. This is a big boy camp now. We in Lakeland, Florida. We go down there to Lakeland, Florida. Hey, these boy down there in Florida built different now. I
Oh
done seen
yeah.
the best of the best now. Believe me, I done played, I done seen, I done competed against the best. Them boys down there in Florida built different, man. Them boys
Oh
running
yeah.
on sand and all that. Them boys fast down there, chasing chickens and shit, bro. Like, man, hey, we go to Lakeland, Florida, bro, and it's a big boy camp. I'm talking about it rained every fucking day.
Yep.
Uh, we had practice 3 times a day. How many?
Three,
Three, two,
three times a day. It was
three
three
times a
times a
day.
day.
We got graded out at the end of this camp. Like this was a big boy camp. You got graded out like amongst some of the top, players.
Yeah.
So we get to Florida. We down there. The thing was we was down there really showing our ass. You know what I'm saying? We was down there smacking them in the mouth. Coaches on their ass. We on their ass. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like they had got enough of it. I mean, they did what they could, but I want to say we 2 days in, 3 days in, and by now we going back and forth on the field. We talking,
Mm-hmm.
we popping our shit. So it's we 2 3 days in, and now we going to lunch. Um, We get in the cafeteria and shit, and we go through the line. I got a buffet line. We go through the line, and I'm behind a big black ugly ass nigga dude down there. Look like he been smacking gators his whole life and shit. Uh, I'm behind him, so I got my tray like you at Shawnee's, or you know what I'm saying. So I got my tray. I'm waiting in line. So Buddy turn around in line. Buddy turn around in line and say oops before he do it. He turn around in line and say oops and pour his tea in my salad.
Oh shit.
Shit, you know what it was from there.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean, I felt like well, you left me no other choice. But hell,
yeah,
and that's what it was. I flipped out and blanked out, whatever, and got kicked out of the camp. Well, I didn't get kicked out, but yeah, I couldn't participate no more for the rest of the camp. Uh, and yeah, that's what happened, bro. We went down there and was on their ass. I know, man. That's what happened, and them boys, they couldn't handle it, and they got at me the best way they could. I was young and dumb, and temper was outrageous, and you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. But at the same time, like, man, don't disrespect somebody's food. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
I mean, I know technically you're supposed to keep your composure, but like, you know what I'm saying? But that was a move to him trying to punk you. You know what I'm saying? And,
yeah,
and you can't let a dude just punk you like that.
yeah.
So
I felt like on that end, I wouldn't change that. I think I don't think it. I just don't think it would have went down any other way. G,
yeah,
I don't think I could. For me to say it would have went down any other way, I'd be lying. But I
no,
wouldn't. I couldn't have laughed. I couldn't have laughed that off and been like, or act like it didn't happen, or when he did what he did, I ain't have no choice. And then it was 2 or 3. It was hell then. It was a damn brawl then, but I showed my ass a little extra. I blacked out and all. I showed my ass a little extra. And I'm talking about from the calf all the way back to the dorm. Coach Bookman was out there trying to calm me down. I'm talking about I ain't have on no shoes or nothing by the time I got back to the dorm, bro. Man, listen, I was hot.
Hey, but those were the days, man. But we had, man. But we did though, man. We went down there and we showed them Florida boys like, hey, man, these boys from South Carolina, man, we could play too. You know what I'm saying? But saying to close that out, I hate that you couldn't. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't be there for one of the glorious moments, man, because we would have graduated, the same year, and but unfortunately, what I'm saying, you had to leave and go to Carolina for your senior year, and we was able to continue on and win state. But I
Southside, Carolina.
Oh, South Side. Yeah, South Side. My bad, my bad. And
It ain't no. It ain't.
but like
Never mind. I ain't gonna say that.
oh but I always tell people, man, that 2002 team, that was one of the most talented teams, man, to come through
Man,
grids. Like,
listen, bro. We. I wish we would have. I wish we could have. I wish we would have been up on. I wish we would have had, and I say us, I mean like us as players,
mm-hmm.
we would have, in our little circle we had back then, we would have knew about, we would have been more up on the Pop Warner shit back then. Bro, I wanted to play the best of the best, bro. I thought we was, after a while with us, bro, from all the way from Panthers all the way up to, for a while, bro, we wasn't losing. We didn't know what losing was, bro. Like, from middle school, we wasn't losing. From middle school to some of us skipped, some of us jumped from, I jumped from C team to varsity. Some people had to play JV and play that middle to get right. But majority of us, bro, like we had a one-way ticket. We had to go to ticket. Not because of who we were, but because of how cause we was the shit, bro. We didn't lose. We weren't losing in nothing. Basketball, football. You want to wrestle? Nigga, I go get Walter Book on your ass. You want to wrestle, nigga? You want
Yeah.
the baseball? You want to play? I go get the Chris. What you want? You know what I'm saying? Hey, you want basketball? Who you? I go get motherfucking number 8 on. I go get motherfucking that Gillum boy, nigga. I go get that Foster boy. Y'all want some ball? Y'all talking about? We weren't losing in nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's see, I never understood that, bro, until I had to go to Southside, bro. What we had at Greer was uncanny, bro. It was unmatched, bro. Like our chemistry, our friendship, we rock with each other behind the field and stuff. Like, so wasn't nobody about to crack back you, legal or illegally. And you know what I'm saying? And all right, we go get them the next play then. Ain't nobody about to crack, wasn't nobody about to crack back you or me or do no crazy shit to the next one on the field. And yeah, we go get you. We go
Yeah.
get you. You ain't doing that to my, cause our friendship, we had a deeper bond. Them was the days, bro. Like I hit a roadblock and hit a stumbling block. My 10th grade year, when we went state, I went state
We won my senior year. I mean, it was your senior year too, but you
senior
was at
year.
Southside.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Uh, it was that was always a dream of mine, man. Like even as a kid, we used to walk to the high school when it was across the street from Quality Food and
Yep.
watch them boys play football when Coach Holcomb was the head coach. Um,
Hmm.
in the summertime, spring practice, and you know what I'm saying. Like I was always gonna be a yellow jacket.
Hmm.
That was it wasn't no question about that. Mary Jane Wilson wasn't going for nothing less than me being a yellow jacket. You know what I'm saying? So and my family, LeJarrette, Sinclair's brother, like I watched him win state. You know what I'm saying? So like when that happened, it was like shit. We ain't got no choice but that was our mission from then on. When they won state, when Big Cousin won state in '94, shit, me and Sinclair was like, it was like an unsaid truths. Like,
Hmm.
shit, we going to state too. We go win it, and we go win. And that was football wise, that was the motive from then on. From Pee Wee, from '94 on to 2004, the motive was to win state for grill. That's all we cared about. That's all I cared about. You know what I'm saying? So to make it in the get the taste of what being a yellow jacket was and the whole experience, it was bittersweet because it got ripped from me, but it got ripped from me because of me. So it was a lesson learned and a hell of an experience, bro. It was a hell of an experience, real.
Yeah.
Me going
Yeah,
from
man.
Greer to Southside with the football, bro. Let me tell you, it's like Greer. You miss, you miss a miss a miss a Tuesday workout at spring practice. Miss a Tuesday workout at spring practice and see how you gonna feel. See what's gonna happen to you. At Greer, you know what I'm saying? Like it, like that was the standard. Wasn't no missing
Hmm.
nothing. Wasn't no it's we ain't got it ain't we spring practice. There ain't no school. We ain't. You think I'm about to be out here playing football or practicing in the hot sun 2-3 times a day? Ain't no what none of that at Grove. It was our standards was throughout the roof, man. It was you go meet those standards or you go sit on the bench. They ain't give a flying F about who talent or none of that. But that's what created greatness too though. So from going from that to spring practice at Southside and it's three athletes and five coaches in there. You know what I'm saying? At workouts and shit, like that shit threw me, bro. It threw me. It had me discouraged. Like and then just going. I went through it, bro. I went through it, bro. I went through it, sir. Bro, listen. You know how bad them boys talk. Listen, I had never ever lost to how many teams? How many Greenwood Town teams? How many teams we had in our division? I
I think it was 8 of the division, so it was 7.
seven, 8. Okay, so I had never lost to a Greenville County school in my football career. I'm talking about from Pee Wee up. I had never lost to a Greenville County school, period. Wade Hampton, Greenville, Southside, Carolina, Riverside. Now Greenville County school I had ever lost to. I had been beating up on them boys. We had been beating up on them boys since middle school. They was tired of us. We had been beating on them since middle school, bro. Like when I got the Southside, Shine, when I got the Southside, man, them niggas were holding it on my ass, bro. They were killing me, bro. And I ain't talking about physically. I ain't talking about hit for hit. I'm talking about,
Yeah.
oh, you thought you were tough. You thought you were tough for grill. Oh, you had them big boys behind you then. Yeah, you thought you was, you ain't got, I might goddamn have 9, I might have 30 carries for -7 yards at the end of the game, boy. And they been goddamn giving it to me all game. Talking shit. Talking
Damn.
shit. Every hit, every play they talking shit. Oh, you ain't nothing. You ain't nothing. Oh, we thought you was this. We thought you was that. You was the shit at grill. Oh, you can do it at grill, you can do it here. Oh, you can't. Oh, they with everybody. JL Man, Greenville, Riverside. Riverside gave me the business.
Damn.
Southside held it on my ass. Southside beat us 72-7. 72-6. Guess where them 6 came from? Ran
Yeah.
one back. Them bitches missed the field goal. 72-6. They held it on my
Man.
ass, boy. When I went to Southside, every Greenville County school held it on my ass, boy. I had never lost to a Greenville County school. Everyone on held it on my ass, bro. But
Damn.
that's
Well,
what happened though. Like, so I say that to say, yeah, I went through it, bro. Like all that, just to transfer, just to leaving Greer and going to Southside, just the cultures are the school cultures are different. The ways of living is different, bro. Like, and then getting beat down like that, not physically, mentally. I'm an animal, physically, mentally with the football. It all that shit was. It was. I went through it for a while, bro. Like, so then you got to find. Got lost for a while, but I found myself and whatnot. But I love it, man. I love that ball, man. I don't even watch ball no more. I don't even watch football and shit, bro. Like, for one, it's watered down, bro. Basketball and football watered down now. I think, my opinion. So I can't. I don't. It ain't real to me no more, bro. Like, especially football, it ain't real
yeah.
to me no more, bro. Like, I I come from. I remember watching Lawrence Taylor literally clotheslining a motherfucker, bro, in the
Yeah.
game. I'm talking about. I done seen Lawrence Taylor. I done seen Lawrence Taylor punch a man in the helmet off the line, come off the line
Punch
and
him in the
hit a
ear
move.
hole.
Yeah, damn near punch him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do that now, you might get suspended. You go get a multi-million-dollar fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't you can't lead with your you can't lead with the crown of your head no more. Like, I mean, I understand the safety realms of it, but like, you tell me as a running back, I can't put my head down on contact. That's going against instinct, bro. What
Yeah.
you mean? Like, so I don't. It's just basketball and football done got soft to me. So I don't. I be ripping and running too much too now. I ain't got time to watch TV, bro.
Oh, I feel you, man. I was gonna transition into that, man. So when was Hustle Boy born, man? When did we go from cut back to Hustle Boy and you really started taking the rap game serious?
Um, October 2018. I came home. I had to do a bid. I had to go do a little bid, and I was locked down for 36 months down the road in prison. So when I came home at 18, I came home September. November 18, I was wide open with the music. Like, but it literally was like, it was literally like I thought of it overnight. Coming home from prison, I had a couple dollars saved up, and you know what I'm saying. Uh, and I didn't know what to do, bro. Like, but I did know I didn't want to go back to the street. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I did know I didn't want to go back to running the streets. You know what I'm saying? Uh, on top of that, my wife, I had made a promise to my wife, and she stayed down and done what she was supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, with my girls in the household, and with me, that I would do my part when I came home, which was not running the streets. You know what I'm saying? Taking care of home, doing what I'm supposed to do with father, dad, husband. You know, doing something productive. So I came home and I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I did. I didn't want to go back to the streets, so I was kind of trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And they say when you my first love is football, man. My first love is football, but that ship has sailed. Uh, my temper is I don't got the temper. My temper, I can't be a coach because I don't got the temper. My temper too bad, and my mouth too. I cuss like a sailor. So they tell you if you go do something for a long time, then you want to do something work wise that you love to do.
Mm-hmm.
My first love is football. I can't do that. For the longest, I ran the streets. I've been in and out the clubs, running the clubs, whatnot. So I said, shit, that's it. If instead of me, I was in the club 3-4 days out the week, parlaying, hustling, and doing whatever, kicking the shit, relaxing, whatever. But 3-4 days out the week, I was in the club, somebody club somewhere in Greenville. So I say, shit, and I love that shit. I love the nightlife, bro. Like I love partying and have a good time and shit. Like I love that shit. So I would be in there 3-4 days a week, and I'm spending, they're spending I'm spending money. So I say, instead of me, if I'm gonna be in the club 3-4 days a week, I might well be trying to get paid doing it on the rap tip. You know what I'm saying? So I first reached out to my little cousin, because he been rapping and stuff. And I was like, let me manage you. I was like, let me manage you. Let me see if I can get some bread with it, get you some money. He was like, he was focusing on his clothing line right now. He wasn't really focused on the music. Woo the woo the woo. He had done took a loss. Manager had done shitted him or whatever. So I was on the way up researching this shit one day, and I ran across, I want to say it was Steve Jobs, and people are always focusing on his wealth and his money that they see, or his value that they see on the stock market or whatever, and they people know him from all his the big things that done blew up from him that he's done. But he said that, and it ain't nothing wrong with the stock market. He said ain't nothing wrong with trades and stocks and all that. He said, but the best investment you can ever have is investing in yourself. He
Yep.
said, yeah, I spent millions in trade and stocks and this and that and whatever. He's like, but before I invested in any of that, I invested in myself. He said, you will never get a better investment out of your money then invest in yourself. Nobody's gonna go as hard as you for yours than you are. And that shit hit home, and it was at the right time, man. It was at the right time, and I was like, you know what? I ain't about to manage nobody, because they gonna end up making me mad, because they gonna be bullshitting. I'm gonna put my money behind them. You know what I'm saying? I'm kicking out money to get, trying to make shit happen, and you playing, you ain't focused, you ain't dedicated to the studio, you ain't dedicated to the craft, and I'm trying to manage you. I'm gonna go upside your head. That's what's gonna happen. So I say, you know what? I'm gonna goddamn do it myself. Fuck put my money in somebody else. I'm gonna put my money behind myself. And from there, it was trial and error, bro. It was trial and error. And goddamn, I've been trying this and trying that, and bam, here we go. I'm here.
Oh man, for sure, man. Like I had mentioned earlier, what was the motivation? I mean, not motivation, because I mean, hell, you say in the song it was your first love, but like, you know what I'm saying, Smith and Sanders, man. Like when you got all that down, like what was that feeling of combining football, you know what I'm saying, to your music career?
Um, Smith and Sanders was something. Smith and Sanders was one of the first one of the first songs where I was I was I was really trying I really tried to tap into talking about me. You know what I'm saying? What I
Yeah,
had going on, where I came from, what I love doing, you know what I'm saying? Who I grew up in the hood and shit, but I didn't my role model wasn't no I didn't my role model wasn't no dope boys and nothing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't look up to
yeah,
no dope boys and nothing. I grew up in the smack dab of the hood, but I I my role models was Emmett Smith and Barry Sanders. You know what I'm saying? Like, so to put that on wax, to write that down and get that on a track and put it together and it sound like something and it makes sense, it was special, bro. Cause and that let me understand that that was the first time I was like, that was the first time I really expressed myself. I was really able to express myself about a subject, about anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a lot I'm gonna talk about. I got a lot I'm gonna talk about. Like, motherfucker want to know what happened with at school. You know what I'm saying? In high school, and me getting kicked off the team, and what? And then some people say I fell off the earth. I done ran into people, bro, and they've been like, bro, I thought you was dead. I heard you were dead. Where you been? Like, so I been up and down. I done been homeless. You know what I'm saying? I done did some crazy shit. So I'm gonna talk about all that shit, but people want to know, bro. Like, people knows anyway. People want to know what the hell.
yeah,
So when it comes straight from the horse's mouth, it make it that much. It make it that much even more juicier. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just baby feeding, just
yeah.
baby feeding, and then I'm gonna drop some. I'm gonna drop some real knowledge. Let everybody know what's going on, because people want to know. Just being nosy about the
Yeah, but you know,
past.
yeah, but it's dope that you put personal stuff in there. You know, you mentioned about, you know what I'm saying, how your grandma and your aunt Tina raised you, how your mom and dad was strung out on drugs. I mean, just to put that shit in your music, you know what I'm saying? That's dope to even do that, because that's something that I do, you know what I'm saying, with my podcast platforms is, you know what I'm saying? I throw people a bone. Like, I don't tell them everything, you know what I'm saying? But I also share a lot of my life when I'm doing this. Now, there is one beef that I got with you though with one song. You know what I'm
Talk
saying?
to me.
Man, dope boy not. You know what I'm saying? Why it
Yeah.
had to be UPS deliver, man? Why can't it be FedEx deliver, man? You know I've been working at FedEx, man, for about 13 years, but it's UPS deliver, man. I need
Hey, listen,
delivering too.
y'all got a real live beef going on, bro. FedEx and UPS got a real live beef going on. I swear to you not, I can't remember. It had to be, it had snowed. It had snowed. This is recent. This was in the last 2, 3 years. It had done snowed in the city. And we was coming out, we was in Duncan. I remember that. and we was coming down the road, and it was a FedEx truck on the side of the road, and it was a UPS truck, and they was fucking running. They was racing through these people's yard, man. I swear to you, bro, they was racing to these people's front door, bro. But not just like up they walkway, up they front. These people they was running through people's yard. Like they was coming from somebody else's house. They was running like they didn't run straight up to the door. They wasn't racing straight up to the door. They was running through people's yard, going to a specific house. They was racing to somebody. I said, "Oh, these motherfuckers for real." And it was snowing outside. It was snow on the ground, ice and shit. I said, "Boy, they really on foot out here, really delivering packages on time. They really beefing. They really got hey, at the end of the day, bro, I don't care who delivered that package, whether it's FedEx, UPS, Postal, Amazon, DHL. I don't care who delivered it, as long as it get here."
Hey, but I was listening to that shit. I was like, oh man. I said, why it can't be FedEx, man? They got to do UPS. But but hey, another thing. Shit, what I was gonna say. Now, listening to your music, you know what I'm saying? It's one person that you remind me of, and that's what brought me to this question because I wanted to ask who were I don't want to call it role models, but like who do you like when you look at the game? Who do you think you're similar to? Because when I'm listening to it, I hear a lot of Rick Ross in you. You know what I'm saying? Ricky Rose, like when like the way you flowing, you know what I'm saying? Some of the songs I'm gonna get into, I done put together my own top three that I wanted to share with you. But like, is there anybody in the game you like? Oh man, I kind of model myself after what they do, or little stuff like that. Because with me in the podcast game, like a lot of people don't know this dude because he died like 3 years ago. But a person that I tried to model myself after was a dude named Combat Jack. You know what I'm saying? He used to do a podcast. He was like one of the pioneers of podcasting, man. Reggie Osei, rest in peace to him. And like that's who I try to model myself after. Is there anybody in the game that you kind of like model yourself after?
um, not really model myself after. I like. I got a lot of people I like. My number one is Jay. My number one fan is Jay. My first love with music came with Jay Z. Uh, it was Jay Z. Then it was Jay Z. Then it was X, and then it was Lil Wayne. So, but currently, I don't got nobody. I don't. I listen to a lot of underground people that ain't made it yet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
that's hot, that I like, that I can relate to. I think that's a big thing with music. You gotta be relatable. Um, cause that's natural. Like you just you gravitate musically wise. You gravitate to what you're interested in, what you
Mm-hmm.
like. So I listen to a lot of people that's talking about a lot of stuff that a lot of people don't like talk about or hear about. So maybe I like Ross. I like Ross. I like the Rosses. I like Dolph. Dolph, my man. I fuck with Dolph hard. But that's about it. As far as trying to sound or sound the flow or model my flow after, I don't. It ain't nobody. I don't got nobody. I'm trying to. I don't even know how to do that. I'm learning, bro. I mean, I don't even know how to do that. I'm just trying to rap.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I feel you. Like that's just like when I'm listening to it, I was
What
like,
I do
God,
know,
man.
what I do know is, pardon me for cutting you off. What I do
No,
know
straight.
is, um, and I had to sit down and think about it because it matters. I do know that they say image matters a lot with this music thing and this industry and all that. And you gotta be you gotta you gotta be about what you're supposed to be about, what you're talking about, and the word cap. People be capping and shit a lot. Uh, because my music ain't for everybody. I had to figure out if I wanted to try to if I wanted to switch my topic subject, what I rap about, or if I wanted to or if I wanted to keep it the same, but I had to monetize it. I had to figure it out. So with that came along, like that shit get you frustrated. That shit get you discouraged and frustrated, and like um you gotta stick to what you know, like with the music shit. You gotta stick to what you know. I can't rap about I can't rap about I talk about just be real. I talk about drugs and shit a lot. I talk about drugs and money and shit a lot. Uh and football, and I make a lot of references to sports and my grandma and my aunt, Sunnyside, cause that's the shit I know.
Yeah.
And with that, I never run out of shit to rap about. Cause I'm rapping about something I know. If I go try to rap about the white picket fence in the suburbs, I can write a song about that. I can write a song about that. But for that to be your lane and what you are known to rap about, and eventually I'll run out of shit to talk about that white picket fence, being that living in the suburb, because I never did that shit. I can
Yeah.
paint you a pretty picture about living in the, you know what I'm saying, but eventually I'm gonna run out of shit because I don't. But so that's why people ask me that why talk about something else. You all you talk about is da 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 da. Because that's all I know. That's all I know. That's all I know. That's all I
Yeah.
know. Sports and drugs. I'm fortunate enough to have been in the position to experience more in life than the average person. You know what I'm saying? Because of how my bringing up, my grandma and them, I didn't want for nothing growing up as a child. You know what I'm saying? Like I had the best of whatever I could get. I didn't want for nothing, but like you when I left home, like I didn't leave home. I got kicked out of my grandma's house. You know what I'm saying? Because I couldn't. I started smelling myself. I couldn't pay. I didn't want to listen. You know what I'm saying? Mary
Hmm.
Jane wasn't going for that shit. So, but you got to talk about what you know. That's all I know. So I had to. I wanted to be like, oh, I got to stop talking about dope in the hood and getting money all the time and smoking weed. I got it. And then I found myself lost. I was like, well, fuck, what so then I found myself having like really sitting down and thinking, okay, let me think of a subject. How I want to go about that subject. How then it was like I was consciously double checking myself and questioning myself and shit. So, but that's because that's not natural. That ain't natural. It ain't when it ain't natural, it ain't gonna be right. It ain't gonna happen right. So my thing is I gotta understand. I talk about one thing or two, three things mostly, but I I gotta find a million ways to talk about that one thing. A million different ways, with a million different concepts, a million different ways to talk about that one thing. Not necessarily just switch my whole flow up and switch what my topic subject up and all that. I just gotta find a million ways to talk about that one thing. So um my music ain't for everybody. That's what my grind is right now. My grind consists of finding my fan base, you know what I'm saying? True fans, and capitalizing off that. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to find my lane, my ways, you know what I'm saying? Like people that like my music. And there's people out there that like my music. There's people out there that hear my music and say that shit garbage. But it don't necessarily mean it's garbage. It's just not what you like, you listen to.
Yeah.
So you got
Yeah.
I don't I think I'm in my own lane as far as music. I talk about some trap, a lot of trap shit. I talk about a lot of real life shit. Um so I'm in a lane of my own. I feel like I just got to learn how to capitalize off of it, find my fan base, my following, apply pressure with them. That's it.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like a great example, like I remember being in high school and shit, and like I mean, we was good. We was, what I'm saying, lower middle class or whatever. And I remember like having like maybe three pair of jeans, and like, what I'm saying, I had a bunch of shirts. So like you were saying, you might talk about three subject matters. I had three pair of jeans, but I kept switching them shirts up, just making sure everybody didn't catch me in the same outfit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I know exactly
yeah.
what you're saying. Uh, Paper chasing 448, man. Talk about it.
Uh, that's my label. PC. Well, Paper Chasing 448 is the company.
Hmm.
PC 448 is the label. Um, that's what it is, man. It's Paper Chasing. Paper Chasing 448 for y'all for people that don't know. 448. If you don't know what 448 is, that's how much a whole pound weighs.
Hmm.
448 grams. So that's where 448 come from. That's kind of how I done made my living, throughout my life was moving that around. So it kind of that's where the 448 come from. Paper chasing. I've been chasing money all my life. You know what I'm saying? I done been told that I'm the devil because of I done been told I got a obsession with money. Uh I've been chasing money my whole life. So paper chasing. I put the 448 with it and ran with it, man. That's it.
So you independent.
Yeah, I'm independent.
Is the
Independent.
goal to get like a distribution deal or stay independent the whole time or actually get with a label? Like,
Uh the goal for me, the goal is to be able to be independent.
okay.
Like so what I mean by that is I'm independent now, but like somebody want to reach out, if somebody reach out and want to do a deal and they want to sign me or put me under management or something like that, then long as the fine print is long as the fine print favors me, I'm willing to do that because I feel like I ain't got the bag. I ain't got the. I ain't got the. I ain't. I'm a natural talent. I was a natural talent at football.
Yeah.
I ain't a natural talent at music. Like I have to sit down and I can go in the room. I take you to some people right now saying that a rap all day long. Won't stop.
Hmm.
You say shoe, they'll put that. They'll throw shoe in there. You say the sky blue, they'll say something about the sky being blue. You say that man named Tim, he'll say something about Tim across the street. You know what I'm saying? They just fluent like that. It's a gift. But I have to really sit down and get my mind right and my eyes right and goddamn hone in on making a song. It's not as fluent as it is. It's not as fluent to me as it is like a real rapper. Like I don't feel like I'm a real rapper, bro. Like I'm just trying some shit. I'm gonna see if it's gonna work or not. But so I have to really sit down and focus, bro. But like everybody ain't got to do that. I gotta sit down and pay attention and focus. So my chances are slimmer than the guy that's hot and ain't that's hot and ain't got no deal. You see what I'm saying? Like it's
Yeah.
people out there that's fire, been doing that shit all their life, and they ain't got no deal,
Yeah.
and they effortless at it. So I gotta hone in on this shit. So I gotta I feel like I tell my people all the time I gotta take one for my team. So
Hmm.
if I gotta be if I gotta I told you I'm already trial and error. If I gotta sign, I ain't gonna sign my life away and none of that crazy shit. Like I say, the fine print gotta be in my favor. But yeah, I signed to a label. Yeah, I signed a deal, a management deal. Yeah, I signed a we go in, we go in together on some shit. Yeah, I do that. to better the situation for PC 448 Entertainment.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I go sign to a label to get to have the necessary machine behind me right now and get where I need to be. So PC 448 Entertainment can be stay independent and be and have a machine behind them. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because I ain't got no machine behind me. Uh, but I got a label. So if I gotta be the guinea pig, the test dummy for me to make something shake, get a fan base, get enough, you know what I'm saying, get the money behind me, uh get in front of the right people in the industry, talk to the right people, get the right connections. Um, in order for PC 448 to thrive and be a record label and have artists, um, and they ain't got to go through all this bullshit that I'm having to go through. I sign. Hell
that's
yeah,
what's up, man. Yeah, because the biggest thing is owning your own masters. That's the hugest thing.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so I want to get your thoughts on this. Also, people do not forget, man. No Love dropping June the 25th. With Dunn DYD, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. So this is my top three, right? I now I'm struggling with my third one. Okay. My favorite song. Cause see, I'm a R&B dude at heart. You know what I'm saying? So
I know you.
my
I know. I already
hey
know what you got to say. You old soul child ass nigga.
yeah yeah, but look yeah, I've been
Hey,
telling
that was my
everybody.
one shit. That soul child was my one
Hey
shit.
yeah, bud, music soul child. So my favorite song, man. Listen, anything. I don't think that surprises you. You know what I'm saying? Anything is my shit. I love that one. You know what I'm saying? My other one is Talk to Me. You know what I'm saying? So I love Talk to Me. That's in that vibe too. Now, this is the one I'm struggling with. I'm struggling with ET mode and unconditional. Like I couldn't pick.
I'm gonna tell you, Et. I'm gonna tell you, unconditional got some meaning behind it. That's dedicated to the wife. That was wrote to the wife.
Uh-huh.
So that's where unconditional come from. Et is a single that's out. It's me and another Grit City artist, Brello Cash. I'm featured on. I'm featured on. It's hot too, man. Et hot. Et hot.
Oh yeah.
Et the only single I officially got a video to. As of right now. But we in the works though. We about to drop some videos real soon though.
That's what's up, man. Like I like it. That's I don't think it's no surprise that anything and Talk to Me would be in my top
Yeah,
three.
I
You know what I'm
I
saying?
figured you was gonna say talk to me, but I knew anything and talk to me was one of I knew that was up there.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
you yeah,
I love those. I love those, man. Don't get me wrong, like I like consistent, you know what I'm saying, and designer and shit, but those are the ones like for me, like anything can talk to me is some shit. And I really love ET mode too. But that's
yeah,
great, man, that you was able to, you know what I'm saying, put the song together for your wife, man, because you gotta appreciate the people, you know what I'm saying, that was there for you, that held you down when you needed to
yeah,
be held
definitely,
down.
definitely. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man.
I,
So
I
man,
I'm definitely go it's not all this ain't being done just out the blue. Like I'm it's a method to this madness. So I'm and you know a little bit about that because you run a podcast. So it's a method to this madness. Um, with AI, artificial intelligence, and your marketing and whatnot. So we definitely are gonna cater to where the views coming from and what city the views coming from and the genders and the races and the and right now I think it's like 57% of my views, my streams are female. So I'm gonna make it work now. If hey, if I gotta cater to the if I
oh
gotta
yeah,
cater to them, you know what I'm saying? That's part of but that's part of me finding my truth my core fan base, true fans, my organic real fans, and uh and capitalizing off that artificial intelligence and catering to that. So if it's if the fans and the sales and the streams is coming from them females, then I'm gonna give them what they want. You know what I'm saying? So
Hell yeah. And look, and like I said, Ricky Rose, he always catered to the females. And like
yeah,
that's who you give me that vibe of. So last question, because we ran a little long. What's the grill rap scene, man? Like how you feeling about it? You know what I'm saying? I see, you know what I'm saying, some features you mentioned Brillo Cash, you know what I'm saying? You got Mac City, you know what I'm saying, you got trees, man. How you feeling about the grill rap scene, man?
I think I think it's a lot of talent. I think we got a lot of talent in the city, man. I think Grit City got a lot of talent. Um, you just gotta, you got egos and you got all the stuff that come with being a rapper or trying to be a rapper, or trying to do anything in life. Really, I guess like you got egos, you got opinions, you got. It's if everybody can put the bullshit aside and fucking do music, then we'll be $1 million city, man. We'll be $1 million city. But everybody don't fuck with everybody. Grant, but so be it. Everybody don't fuck with everybody, so that shit ain't gonna never go away. But so until that happen, it ain't. It's gonna stay like it is, stagnant, and motherfucker hear something here and there, or something might pop off here and there with the music here and there. It's gonna stay like that until people get on the same page.
I feel you, man. Hey, it be like that sometimes, man. Like I tell people all the time, man, like, you know what
It's
I'm
a
saying?
different vibe down here, though. Like, excuse me, pardon me. It's a different vibe down here. Like, I had people in the A, bro. I had people in the A that knew Hustleboi, or who Hustleboi was before people here in my city. I, like in the beginning, I could go in a club in Atlanta, and motherfuckers know what's up, Hustle, what's up? You got some gas, or you dropping something tonight? What you got? You know what I'm saying? Like that type thing.
Yeah.
But I could go 30 minutes up the road in Greenville. People know me, but they don't. It ain't on no artist. It ain't on no rapper tip. Like,
Yeah.
but and not because they don't know I'm rapping. It's because it ain't no love in the city, man. No pun
Hey.
intended.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
I was
is.
about to say.
Yeah, it is. It is pun intended. It ain't no love, bro. It's my single dropping on the 25th, June 25th. It's crazy, bro. Cause when I did this song, to me, it was out of my lane. You know what I'm saying? When I say out of my lane, I mean like the beat was too slow, or I felt like the beat was too slow. I felt like the hook was harmonizing too much. I felt like it wasn't. I felt like it. I really felt like it wasn't trap enough. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't
Hmm.
like so. I didn't have that. Oh, this gonna be a banger. I didn't have that feeling about this song, bro. But the more I play that shit, and I play my shit every day. The more I
Hmm.
play that shit, the more I feel like, boy, this is a universal song. It's a universal song. Um, Whereas what I'm used to doing and what I feel comfortable doing is not universal. Like everybody don't relate to selling drugs and doing drugs or whatever. Everybody in the world can relate to, you know, a motherfucker letting them down, a motherfucker, a motherfucker getting them their ass to kiss. You know what I'm saying? You know, trials and tribulations through life, those experience. Everybody in the world got them done had that feeling of well, ain't no love in these streets. Well, my family don't got my family don't rock with me like that. Well, my homeboy ain't no, ain't no love. He don't fuck with me like I fuck with him. He wouldn't go to length for me that I would go for him. Everybody done had that feeling. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I think this song is more. I think this song gonna do a little bit. I think this song gonna make a little bit more noise than anything else. Um, I've got a lot of great feedback, rent reviews. It's been put in 8 music reviews, big boy music reviews. Uh, out of 8, we got an A+ score on everything. Out of all 8, we got set. It was 7. We went 7 for 8. We got one bad review out of 8 music reviews. That's pretty good, bro.
Hell yeah.
Uh, good written reviews, a lot of good feedback. I got 2 or 3 curators waiting to put me on playlists when it drops. That's never happened. Uh, I got connected with a marketing team. They put I'm on 13 different playlists between consistent, which is my last single I dropped,
Yep.
and another song I got on my Spotify, designer, which I got a feature with Rasha Royale with. Between those 2 songs, I'm on 13 different playlists. You know what I'm saying? And then the playlist ain't easy to get on for people that don't know. Like, so, and it's all a method to the madness. It's all a build up for no love. So, um, hey, I'm expecting no love to do twice them numbers. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting all this good feedback from it, reviews from it, and it ain't dropped yet. I can only imagine when it do drop.
Man, I wish nothing but success, man. And dude, and like the thing is, when you're a creator, you notice that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I look at my numbers, man. I get a lot of love in Ohio. I get a lot of love in California, you know what I'm saying? Georgia, North Carolina fuck with me. Washington State fuck with me. Man, and it's like, you know, I look at the numbers and like you could break that shit down to even the cities. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And Greer ain't one of my highest city. You know what I'm
bro.
saying? So I know what you mean. Like it's it's
Yeah.
it's a thing. And I don't know if it's like motherfuckers like don't like me or what. Like I don't know what it is. I just feel like when you're a creator and I took the different road. Like honestly, how many dudes you know to do a podcast? You know what I'm saying? Like so podcast
Yeah.
is kind of is different. Like I just rattled off like 4 or 5 dudes that rap in the city. You know what I'm saying? I can't name no other dude that podcasts in Grill. So well, I mean I don't live in Grill anymore, but yeah, I know what you're saying, man. I went through that a lot. You know, I'm in my 4th year of podcasting, and you
Hey,
sit
bro.
back.
But to me, that right there, what you just said to me, when people say you got to put in the work, you got to put in the grind. To me, that's that's what they talking about. That's what they really mean. Like this stage right here, we going through. We got to go through this, bro. You got to get a solid foundation. So when you pull them AI, when you pull that artificial intelligence up, and you can see them gaps in that drastically, and you can pull up the city, when you can pull up your hometown city and see specifically how many views or streams you done had, and them bitches is single digits. That's a blow. That's a pill you gotta be willing to swallow. But
Hmm.
if you love what you're doing, you willing to accept that to get to where you trying to get to. You know what I'm saying? This shit don't
Yep.
happen overnight. You ain't gonna wake up in 2 days and have 1 million followers. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't happen. That shit don't happen overnight. It don't happen overnight. So we gotta go through this right here
Yep.
to where we want to be at, man. People don't see that. People don't see that. They can't see that stuff. They don't understand it. A lot of people don't understand that stuff. But
Yeah.
they can't see that stuff. But we as artists can, and people, motherfucker human. Like, so, but that's go. Do you really want it or you don't want it? Do you, or does views, streams, and likes really matter, or do it not matter? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that what you really doing it for, or are you doing it because you love it? Are you trying to get something out of it? Are you trying to are you doing it because likes and streams, or for likes and streams? So if you're doing it for likes and streams, man, you
Do it
doing
for
it
the
for the
wrong
wrong
reasons.
shit.
Yep, doing it for the wrong reasons, man. You gotta do it for the love. Man, like I mentioned earlier, man, I said again, hey, at the beginning of this podcast, you heard the clip, you know what I'm saying, of No Love. It's dropping June the 25th. You know what I'm saying, Hustle Boy featuring Dunn DYND. Is there any last things, man, that you wanted to get in before you get up out of here, my guy?
Um, nah, ain't nothing, No Love dropping June 25th. Y'all go get that. It'll be on all major music platforms. Uh, Hustleboi on everything. HUSSLEBOI on everything, man. That's about it, man. I'm gonna tell these folks when I knew you were gonna be my best friend, Sean. You knew when I knew you were
Uh-oh.
gonna be my best friend, Sean?
What's up?
When you took me to your mama house and she opened that cigarette pack up. That's when I knew I was gonna be your best friend, Sean.
Hey,
Hey, how the fam doing anyway? How the fam doing anyway?
oh man, the fam is doing all right, man. You know what I'm saying?
As
Everybody's
good as can
straight.
be right
As
now.
good as can be, you know what I'm saying? Because I moved up the road. You know what I'm saying? I moved out of Grill a couple months ago, man. I'm up here in Powdersville, Piedmont area.
Oh yeah, you
Um,
out there in the country.
well, not really. I'm right off of 153, so you know what I'm saying. I'm still, you know what I'm saying. I'm still in the mix of things. Uh,
You close to some roads and shit. Yeah, don't go too
yeah.
far up in Powderville now.
Oh,
Stay right
nah,
there on
nah.
them roads now. Close to them
Oh yeah,
roads
for
now.
sure. Oh
Them
yeah, for
light
sure.
poles and shit.
Hey, I've already experienced that when I went to West Virginia, my God. I ain't trying to do that again.
Oh
But
yeah, 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 yeah.
but yeah, man, everybody good, man. You know what I'm saying? On my dad's side of the family, everybody still got their heavy hearts, you know what I'm saying, with Uncle Washington passing. His funeral is gonna be next Saturday. So but other than that, man, everybody's doing good, man.
The boys
Every,
straight too.
boy straight, man.
I see you keep 'em with that ball in their hand.
Well, one of them, you know what I'm saying? My oldest, he don't give a damn about no sports, you know what I'm saying? But he all he care about, man, is that phone, man. But
Yeah,
but my oldest, man, he's autistic, man. So he's into other things, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So but my youngest, man, before I started this podcast, he was in the on 2K, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Getting it in. So
Going at it.
yeah, going at it, man.
Hey, he get it honest. He get it honest because you got he get it honest.
Yeah, man. So it's a challenge, man. Being a father is a challenge, man. Especially going through a lot of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm still dealing with a lot of the negative ramifications. You know what I'm saying, with the divorce going on with their mom and everything. But but I got them. That's the main thing. You
Hey
know what
boy,
I'm saying? So
I be wishing I could talk to my grandma. I be wishing I could talk to old sister and tell her, boy, hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, grandma. I'm sorry, mama. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. These kids drive me so crazy, boy.
and you got a couple of them, but
Hey, that
you
what
got a
happened when
couple of them.
you trying to, hey, bro, like my wife be like, you trying to discipline the you out of you.
Yep.
You trying to discipline the you out of you. And and I be like, damn, boy, I wish I could talk to my grandma one more time, boy, so I can tell her. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I used to put you through it. I'm sorry, mama.
Hey man, but
I know
hey,
what you mean. I know what you mean now. I know what you mean now, mama.
she see you from up above, man. Your grandma wasn't nothing but cool, man. You know what I'm saying? She always used to let me come in and chill, you know what I'm saying, in the back room with you and all
Yeah.
that type of shit. She wasn't nothing but nice, man. Nothing but nice, man.
Hey, you got there. You was in. You was locked in because couldn't too many people go in that back room back there. Couldn't too many people got there. She wasn't going for that shit.
Oh hell nah. She wasn't going for that at all. At all. But I remember that shit. I remember that shit. But man, listen, it was truly a blessing, man. An honor to have you on the podcast with me. We've been working on this shit for a while, man. Shit, we had this
Word,
shit lined up like a year ago. You know what I'm
word.
saying? But things don't always happen. And look, thing is, I had Sergio on the last podcast, and
Yeah,
and we were just talking about like timing. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, like this was the perfect time to do this podcast, and like I think that this wouldn't have been what it was a year ago. You
You're
know what I'm
right,
saying? With you know
right,
what I'm saying
right.
with no love, you know what I'm saying, dropping. Yeah, come here soon, like what in a week and a half. So I felt
Yep.
like the timing was right. So this was the perfect time to get this podcast in, man.
Yeah,
And
man.
I truly appreciate it, man. I see you been, you know what I'm saying, you've been supporting me from afar. I appreciate that. Cause it's like you said, it's you grinding in the music world, I'm grinding in the podcast world. It's both at the end of the day, it's not the same, but it's both grinds. Like,
It's the same. Yeah,
yeah,
it's the same grind, bro. It's the same grind, bro.
yes, sir, man. Cause I'm trying to find that pocket like you trying to find yours.
Yeah, yeah,
But but man, I truly appreciate it, man. I hope nothing but success, man. I hope no love, you know what I'm saying, blows up to what it's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You did your bid. You said you was gonna figure out what you was gonna do. And then, like I say, you don't even sound like an amateur. Like you know, you wasn't bigging yourself up as much, but you know what I'm saying? But the product that's out there,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You doing your thing, man. And
yeah.
you found your pocket. All I can
I
say,
try
I
to
will
keep
say,
that. I I tried to keep my marketing people wanted me to take a lot of stuff down. You know what I'm saying? I had been putting up on my own and shit.
yeah.
But I was doing it with the intentions of, one day a nigga go pop. So I want people to see it, everything. So I was trying to have it to where people could see from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Even if it wasn't nothing officially done or edited, or I just wanted people to see. I was in the studio and I was in back in whatever, and I was working on my shit then, and look how I sounded then, and now look at my videos and my quality and my sound now. Like I
Hmm.
wanted people, I wanted to be a trail with that, but it's a way to do all that.
Yeah.
I had to take a lot of stuff down off my YouTube and stuff, but I used to be posting everything, man, like because I want people to see, like, because my mindset was I'm an athlete. I'm an athlete by heart, just nature. So I'm competitive. I got thick skin. And that's the mindset I take going into this music. Like I just wanted people to when I got a winner mentality. I'm a champion. I got a winner mentality. So eventually I'm a pop with this shit. And when I do, I want to have proof that I put in work. I built
Yeah.
a foundation with it. Not no just, oh, he got money, or somebody done gave him some money, or somebody done put, you know what I'm saying, he done, that's how he blew up. Or nah, I got, you go check, it's documented, go look at it. I wanted to be able to be documented. So uh all that matters though, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I'll be honest, man. That's one thing about, for me anyway, is podcasting is being honest. And I will say this: there's only really one song that I was just like, ah, that one ain't for me, and that was Cali. I felt like Cali was just a little too upbeat for you. Like
Yeah.
like because the way that you rap, like for me, I was just like when I heard Cali, I was like, I don't know, like that's a skip for me. But
Hey, Cali is my least favorite song too, bro.
that's what
Cali my least
that
favorite
is
song too.
crazy.
Listen, but see, Cali had a purpose behind Cali. Okay, so you gotta have image.
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah,
have not so much of image, not even so much of image, but you gotta have something. You gotta be credible for something. You got to have had been credible for something. I gotta so and with that, my thing was I was just trying to make everything as natural as possible. So like that's how I was moving. So that's
hmm
to me it only made sense to make a song about it because that's how I was moving. So it, and for me at the time it was a business tactic because whenever I went out and went to a show or did a show or rocked the show or out of town or whatever, because when you hit enough spots enough times, people get to knowing you from being there often, whatnot. So I started I started making plays at my shows and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I started getting money at my shows and shit. And I ain't talking about for doing a show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was it was a tactic. It was a business for me, and I think it made I thought it made sense to me at the time, and it worked because every time I would walk in when I dropped that, every time I would walk in or go in somewhere doing music or something, the first thing people be like, "Oh, get back, come from Cali. Oh, you got the gas?
Yep.
You got some gas on you? Let me goddamn whoop the woo," and they go from there. So it worked on that end, like, but on the music end, it kind of stalled. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't my best
Yeah.
work. It wasn't none of my best work. On the business end, it worked, but the music end, it didn't work. That
Yeah.
was the motive
And
behind Cali, though. But I
that's what
really
I
don't
hate
like it
about.
either. That shit sound like some Mario shit to me.
That's one thing that sucks about the game, man. It's the same way in podcasting. It's like if I came out here and talked about like fucking love and hip hop and reality TV and all this shit, my shit'll probably blow the fuck up, but that's not my shit. That's not my lane. So it's like
Yeah,
I ain't faking my way up.
yeah,
But but yeah, man, I appreciate you jumping on with me, man. It was truly an honor, man. I hope that this thing blow up, man. Um but you know what I'm saying? I'm always watching, following the career and everything. Glad you made the move. And just keep going, man. Keep going, keep grinding. And don't let nobody discourage you, man, because like everybody got different styles, everybody got different opinions, and they're gonna share them. And you know, like you said, like my man Charlemagne the God say, you know what I'm saying? It's the rule of 10. What was it?
yeah,
He was like, four people gonna like you, four people gonna hate you, three gonna be undecided, and you know whatever.
yeah,
So it's always gonna be like that. But
yeah.
man, keep putting the work in. I'm watching from afar. I'm loving what you're doing, and just keep dropping that shit, man.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. You keep doing your thing too. You know I'm gonna stay tuned in. Keep sharing. You know what I'm saying? Keep participating. Keep helping when I need to. Stay safe, bro. You do the same. Don't let nobody knock you off your rockers. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody knock you off your square. Stay motivated. Keep your tunnel vision. Shit go pop.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. For sure, man. I've always got my eye on the ball, man. If you ever need anything like a goddamn, you know what I'm saying, a skit on a song or a goddamn narrating anything, you know what I'm saying, I'm here for you. You know what I'm saying?
I
Anything like
already
that.
know.
But man, I appreciate you coming on, man. The stolen time. That look, I'm wrong fucking podcast. The 28 minutes or less podcast, man. Episode 46, man. I appreciate everybody's support. Appreciate everybody for listening. And your boy is out.